It is one of the most iconic pageants in the world, the Miss USA pageant, and now it's under new leadership with a goal of making some great changes that will take the pageant world to a whole new level. And we are so honored to have for the first time on television as the new co-director for both the Miss USA and Miss Teen USA pageants, Elise Banks-Lovely. She is here with us today. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is humongous. It's a change in leadership. It is beyond fabulous. So how are you feeling knowing now that you are the co-director of an icon like Miss USA and Miss Teen USA?
Yes, it's still a pinch me moment, and I wake up and then there's a lot of work to do. So,
yes, of course.
We are really, really excited. I mean, the title of Miss USA is a title I wanted for myself for several years when I was competing. That wasn't the plan God had for me, but now to be in a position where we're leading this organization into a new chapter is quite an honor.
I love that. And of course, full disclosure, I've known Elise for a long time, and I know her pageant journey. But for those people who are just meeting you for the first time, you mentioned that you did compete in pageants, as you just heard, but I want you to give a little bit more detail on your pageant journey to get to this point.
So I actually started in this very system when I was 15 years old in the Miss Houston pageant. I was a contestant, a title holder, and then I ultimately went on to own the Miss Houston pageant. So I've seen all facets of pageantry, but to now be in this role on a national level where I am helping girls promote who they are as a person and the causes that they're passionate for is really important to me. So my competition days are done, but to support young women as they compete is really cool.
And that's a big deal too, because not only because you've seen it as a contestant, as a director, you have a different perspective than somebody who may be looking at it from the outside, looking in. So, I mean, that really matters, and probably to a lot of the contestants as well.
Absolutely. One of the things as a clinical psychotherapist, that's my other role in life, is to support the women in their emotional and mental health, because when they're competing and then as a title holder, there's a lot of this that affects their mental health. And so part of the new era that we are bringing as a team is to support these women in all areas of their life to make sure that they're successful.
Now, also you have a big role not only as the co-director, but representing an organization that has been around for a very long time, but at the same time trying to convince others to recognize what this program has to offer to people. Being that you have that mental health background, how are you going to convince others out there when it comes to sponsorships, things of that nature, that they need to support this? And also it's an opportunity for women and young girls too.
Absolutely. When you think of pageants, obviously there's the glitz and the glam and beautiful women, but these women are educated, they're smart, a lot of them are entrepreneurs. And so this isn't just the path to becoming Miss USA, but what happens after that. And so we are looking at how to make these women and put them on a platform where they can showcase their talents and their passions for the world to see.
And also it's a reminder too that there's no stopping point with pageantry now, especially in this system, because you have a number of women who are married with children, some who thought their pageant days were over and now able to come back. How does that make you feel?
I love the fact that women, no matter what phase of life that they're in, they can still see themselves with the Miss USA crown. And we have several women who are competing in just 2 weeks, who are moms, who are wives, again, who are entrepreneurs, business women, and they want the opportunity to represent our country at the Miss Universe pageant.
Could you just go back in time for a second? When you were a little girl, as you said, 15, competing in this, what would you have told her now, that 15-year-old, now that you're in this position, about how you're feeling? What would you have told her?
You know, I don't think I could have written this story for myself, but that's why it's even more special, because that 15-year-old who was really shy, my mom still has pictures of that moment of me walking on the stage, very nervous, but then to see my life 22 years later and the ability to support women in their dreams, again, gives me goosebumps, but I just feel it's an honor and I'm very thankful for it.
I love that. So for people who want more information about the pageant, it's going to happen in just a few weeks. In Reno, Nevada. They can actually watch it on a particular website as well. Tell us more about that.
Queen Beauty Network, QBN. It's going to be live streamed, all of the different events from the costume show to the preliminaries and then the final Miss Teen USA and Miss USA.
I love that. And also one last thing, once they see this pageant and be like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of it, how can they get involved for next year?
Absolutely. So you can go on our social media, which is at Miss USA or at Miss Teen USA, and of course our website, missusa.com. Hopefully they will find their state that they can compete for, and then we'll see them next year on the Miss USA stage.
I cannot wait, and congratulations again, because you have had a heart for pageantry for so long. To see it now in your hands and others' hands is really just uplifting for all of us. I'm a pageant girl as well, so seeing it really is just putting a smile on all of our faces. So congratulations. I'm looking forward to it. Full disclosure, I'm gonna be there to show my support as well. And again, thank you for everything. And we're gonna have it on our website, CW39.com, after the show, where you can have all the links to watch Miss USA, Miss Team USA. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Lisa. Appreciate it.